All right, welcome to Ep.1 of the Danger Zone podcast. I have JHL22 up there, SupaPhill up here. My name is Sharpie. How we doing, guys?
We're fantastic.
Fantastic, man.
Good to
How are
hear
you?
it.
Yeah.
Good to hear it. Nice to
Tired,
be here.
very, very tired. Been up since 11:45 last night, but
Jeez.
yeah.
I got a good sleep, decent sleep, so I'm good to go. So today, I think we should start by introducing ourselves. I think we should probably, tell everyone a little bit about our history as well. James, what do you? JChal22. How do you?
Hey, Cal.
Yeah. You prefer the JChal or the James?
You can call me whatever you like.
Oh, call you Daddy then.
Anytime, yeah.
Daddy.
Call me Daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Yeah, cool.
All right. So what? Just tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Whatever you want to share.
Oh well, I mean, what is there to tell? I'm a daddy like the other two. I'm 24 from Melbourne or Greater Western Melbourne, I guess. I work at McDonald's. I'm a restaurant manager there, and love to play games. I've been playing games forever, especially with these two guys, and been streaming for 3 months now. Other than when I moved houses, and as soon as Aaron said let's do a podcast, I said yes. I've been nagging him about it for like 6 years. That I said it would be fun,
Yeah.
and now that he's actually finally come around, so jumped at it.
Yeah. So and your Twitch is JTL22. If anyone wants to go, drop him a follow for sure. Phil.
Yes.
Hey,
My
mate,
Sharpie.
tell us a little bit about yourself, and I'll
I
go
am,
after you.
SupaPhill. I'm 26. Same area
Think about
as
that.
these two boys in
We are local.
Melbourne, Victoria. Yeah, we're a couple of boyos. We're nearly on land. Not really, but
That'd be a big cable.
in case of war. Yeah. What's there to tell? I full-time operator, so I operate heavy machinery for work. Got 2 kids as well, 4.5 and nearly 5 and 2.5, Claire and Samuel. I'm a senior assistant coach for football, and I play as well. And during lockdown, all I did was play Warzone and COD. So basically, I love me first-person shooters, and during that whole time, got into gaming again, found my love and passion for it, and recently bought a PC, got into streaming, and yeah, I'm just here to have a laugh and tell some jokes, and yeah, that's me.
Fantastic. And how many what was the how many
Moab.
hours? Sorry.
How many mobs have you got, Phil?
Oh,
About
Moabs.
420 odd. That's not the joke, but yeah,
420.
420.
That was
Yeah,
along
that might be a number.
the lines of the question I was going to ask. The days played on Modern Warfare 2 or something. Didn't you have like a ridiculous amount?
No, it's
Or was
Modern
it
Warfare 3.
Modern Warfare 3? The Moabs.
I think I had like 60 days on Xbox and maybe 30 on the PS3.
Why'd you stop playing on Xbox?
Oh, because I smashed the console at race one day.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Don't you remember that?
Don't you know that?
There was a video on Facebook of it.
It's foggy. Quickly before we go, I'll just introduce myself as well. My name's Aaron,
yes,
or Sharpie, just to get it out of the way, introductory episode. My name's Aaron, or Sharpie. Putting together this podcast because we're a bunch of mates. We should talk more, and this is a way to do it, and entertain some people. Hopefully, I've how old am I? 25. Same area as these guys in Melbourne, and father of 2. I have a wonderful wife, 2 beautiful daughters. I'm a baker full time, and kind of do Twitch. I treat it as like a part-time little hustle. And now we're doing a podcast as well, seeing how it goes, and I'm excited. But yeah, back to, I don't remember this Xbox being smashed.
It was like, it'd be
You smashed a 360
12 years ago now, wouldn't
Did
it?
you-
It would be ages ago.
Yeah, I reckon I died like one off a nuke or a Moab as they call it in that game. maybe 5 or 6 games or 6 times in a row. Like I was really close to it, and I was just getting frustrated. I was angry with the game, and I made a Facebook status. I was like, 1 like, and I'll smash my Xbox.
It's coming back to me, I think.
And I think it got like 30 likes in 10 minutes or something. And then I like took a photo because I didn't have a phone at the time, which is like ages ago. And I took a photo with like my desktop, like laptop, you know what I mean? Holding the Xbox. And then I went outside and I threw it up in the air and hit it with the hand as it was coming down. And
You know,
then went back inside and took another photo. And then, yeah, that was the aftermath of it. My neighbor was coming outside to check his letterbox and then he seen me do it and he's just like, what the fuck is going on?
I used to
Yeah.
have I've beaten up an Xbox 360 before. I used to have problems with it reading the disc.
Yeah.
And like I
Did you
found
ever
out
get red ring?
I think I got it once, but like it went away. I found out that like just literally just smashing it on top of it would like help it somehow. So that was like a routine for me. And
beat it
like
into submission.
yeah, and my parents would be like, "Oh, he's smashing the Xbox again." Like but like every time like it'd get harder to like I'd have to beat it more for it to respond and like read the disc. It was kind of
Didn't you have to put your modem in the freezer or something
No,
like
they
No.
put cheese slices on it.
All right, that's the cheese slice story. Yeah, back in same days, similar days, the internet router used to overheat. Like it used to get hot. Once it would get too hot, internet would cut out. I'd be disconnected from my Halo 3 games, my Modern Warfare 2 games, and that was just not cutting it. So we had like before we had ice packs, we had like little like cheese blocks in the fridge, and they were refrigerated. So like we used me and the general, James's brother, we'd cool it down with cheese from the fridge. So just to get another extra hour of playtime.
Yeah.
Anyone find it hard to think of things to talk about?
No, I was going to talk about like first like sort of games we all got into. Like
That's
what
a
did
good
you
one.
grow up playing?
Because that's like kind of how we kind of bond, really. Like
Yeah.
games.
Well, I suppose on Twitch, I guess. Like
Twitch, we got Twitch, we got games, we got school.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then
downball.
I've
bunch of
known
daddies.
James for like yonks. Phil, when did we meet? Was it year 7?
Year 7.
It
Yeah.
was year 7. We were friends from then. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like what? How many years?
13?
2000.
14?
Was it 2008?
Yeah,
14 years.
Yeah.
And then James
Yeah.
would be like
It'd be what,
Earlier
like
than that.
grade 3 or something. So it'd be, how old are you in grade 3? Not 20.
20.
9, 8 or 9. So
Yeah.
you're what, like 16 years, 17 years?
It's wild,
Probably.
man. That's wild. That's wild.
Playing with the fake guns and
Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember my birthday
like
party?
Yeah,
I think it was my 10th.
with the laser.
Dude,
The
that
laser
gun was so
design,
sick.
coolest thing
That
ever.
toy
Yeah,
gun was so cool.
It was really cool.
Dude, I remember John's 10th birthday party. We're playing in his backyard. And I like not grew up, I like was taller than everyone else as a kid, always.
Yeah.
And like John and all his mates and stuff were hanging off the clothesline. And it's one of those ones that like retractable from the wall. And then it was like I thought it was my turn, and I remember jumping on it and just full on snapping the whole thing. I think like one of the latches came out of the brick wall. Yeah, it was a good time.
I've been my fair share of those. My mate next door, Kobe.
Yeah.
The man
Next door growing up, I remember like we'd bend the heck out of his clothesline as kids.
Just hanging off it.
No remorse. But yeah, games.
I'm just trying to find on Facebook the broken.
Oh, the photo. Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to get a photo?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. I think it might be on like my. I'll try and.
If you get a photo, I can share it up.
What was
Yeah.
your first console you played on?
Mine?
Like anyone, like was it Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo,
PlayStation
like
1.
GameCube, PlayStation 1?
PlayStation 1. We had
What
like
was the elite game you had?
we used to play, because my dad used to actually play Crash Bandicoot, and he had a friend that used to come over and be really good at it. So we'd play a lot of Crash Bandicoot. I had a Power Rangers game, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, and
Yeah.
I was obsessed with it. Brad can vouch. I always was begging Brad to play with me because it was 2 player, and as a kid, I just could not play on my own. I'd crack the shits. Um, and I remember it broke when I don't know. I would have been really, really young, and it broke. And then I was in England meeting my stepmom's family for my ninth birthday, and they
Yeah.
got me a new copy of it as a 9-year-old. So by that stage, it's like PS2 out, but I played the fuck out of it again. That was so good. So those are probably the two main ones, I
What
think.
was yours, Sharps? What did you play when you were a kid?
Sorry, I was
Like
muted.
your favorite console?
My first was it was like an Atari, man. We had like an Atari in the
Old
house,
school.
like when I was really little, and like I didn't, I don't know how old I was. It would have been like 4 or something, 5. And then we had asteroids on it, like literally
Yeah.
asteroids. It had like a cartridge or whatever. And we played like a jet game, like a fighter jet game, and there was we had like a family
Space
computer.
Invaders?
No, I never played Space Invaders.
Uh,
Um, we had a family computer, and we had like this. I remember this game vividly. It was like a math. It was like a math attack game. You jump through the world and like do math questions or something lame. But then, yeah, I played PlayStation 1. I played like a lot of Spyro,
yeah.
and then I got PlayStation 2 for Christmas one year, and it was
Oh
over.
yeah.
Oh, how good was when you get PlayStation 2 for Christmas? I
Oh
remember
yeah.
I got PlayStation 2 for Christmas, and I got a Green Machine, and I think Guitar Hero might have came with the PlayStation 2. It was something else really cool, but the Green Machine was probably the best present I ever got for Christmas.
I never had a green
Well,
machine.
You never
I
had a Green Machine?
I bought my own when I was like 8. I had got some money for my birthday and bought
Gee.
the cheap generic green
Yeah.
machine. I don't know if you remember that, Aaron, throwing water on the deck out the back, and we'd just skid around the decking and the floorboards, and they were all scratched to shit afterwards, and it was
Oh,
eventually. But um,
whoops.
Guitar Hero though, I remember me and Brad got Guitar Hero, like the world tour, like the band one.
I remember.
We got that one Christmas, and we went to set it up, and this is still Christmas Day. Plug in the drums, and you have to tighten the cymbal, but I think you're supposed to tighten the cymbal before you plug it in. So we're 15 minutes into opening it up. I've plugged it in, I tightened the cymbal, and I just ripped the whole cable out. Tear the whole cable on it.
Oh,
Day one, Brad was fuming. I was devastated.
I could
It
imagine.
was like a week for my dad to be able to just fix it, but yeah, it was pretty bad.
If you look in the Discord, you might be able to share it to the stream. The photos of me
Oh, you found it?
smashing it. Yeah, there we
I
go.
couldn't
Alright.
find it. Oh,
Alright.
because
Let me work on
I thought
that.
there was one of it on the ground.
No, that's what I mean. That's all I had to take photos with. It's just me in my living room with a
Selfies.
shitty little laptop camera. Yeah. If you
Alright.
go through that period of my Facebook, that's all my selfies was just me in my living room taking, 15,
Whoa,
16-year-old selfies.
you've just added a
There's
photo.
Phil right there. He's got his Xbox. He looks the exact same.
No,
And then we got, where's the Smash one?
that's my pre-rage face.
Yeah, he's like, I love
You
this.
can see the pain in your eyes, I reckon.
Ready? Wait
You
for
can
it. Wait
tell
for
that
it.
you've just died one off a Moab.
Wait for it. Oh, I broke it. It's broken.
There we go. Uh-oh.
He's like, oh well, I got one like.
Oh,
I did it.
yeah. Yeah. And then I think about a week later, I didn't play the game for a week, and then I was straight back on the PS3, 3, 4 hours a day playing it.
There you go.
You got the Destiny. Oh no, that was the PS4, wasn't it? The Destiny
That's
PlayStation.
right there. That's behind
A
me.
Destiny
Yes,
one.
yeah, that's the
Really?
one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't have a PlayStation. He was playing Xbox, and me and Jack were like, "Come play with the real OGs."
Hmm.
Did you play a lot of
So,
Destiny?
no, I don't think he ever played it.
No, I bought it because it was really cheap, the brand of it, and it came with the game, and I kind of wanted to play the game anyway. And yeah, kind of liked it, but it was sort of just I just wanted a PS4 at the time because everyone had an Xbox 360, and then when the Xbox Ones and PS4s came out, everyone switched from Xbox 360 to PS4, and then I was like lagging behind. I thought, oh,
That
everyone's
yeah,
gonna buy an Xbox One. Yeah, so I've got Xbox One and PS4.
I was like in the same boat. I went from my 360 to a PlayStation 4, and then I missed out on Halo 5, but I mean, apparently it wasn't that
Yeah,
good, so
yeah.
not
Now
much of a
you're
loss.
loving life playing Halo
Yeah,
Zero, Phil.
dude.
Dude,
Halo
you're having
Infinite.
so much fun playing that. I can see you're just like
I'm always
15,
like,
hands in
15
the
again.
air.
if you
Yeah,
check on
Really
Discord,
fun.
it always says Halo Infinite. I was playing it just before this. I was like, oh man, I gotta get 2 more shotgun kills. There's a weekly challenge. I gotta get it.
yeah.
But I didn't end up getting it. But it's so fun, man.
Yeah,
When
like
you,
we're actually going to call the podcast early here. I've sort of got to go and finish this challenge.
that's
But,
true. Like it is gonna run out. We might have to.
I'm like kind of jealous because I haven't like. I suppose Vanguard came out, but I haven't been that like giddy about a game for ages. Where I'm just like, yeah, let's get into it. Let's play. Like even Warzone, playing that early days, I probably had it, but it was more so jumping on with the boys and playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
yeah,
It wasn't just going playing the game by yourself and just being like, yeah, this is cool.
I'm so happy
I
that I
am.
got that for Halo now. Like, and I'm checking TikTok, and usually I get like I get some funny TikToks, and I get some like Warzone clip ones. But now I'm getting like Halo Infinite clip ones, and it's like I don't know, just getting me excited, you know.
Yeah.
That was me for Fallen Order, and now it's me for like all the other new Star Wars games they're bringing out, and even the new Spider-Man game. Really keen for that.
Any new
Probably not too
Star
much.
Wars games on the horizon? Aren't they
Yeah,
remastering?
yeah, they're remastering Knights of the Old Republic, which is like probably the thing I'm
Keen for
most
that.
excited for. So keen, and I'll wait honestly. But they're doing a few other games. A couple of companies are in development with some single player games. There's a Fallen Order sequel coming, but I think that's a ways away. But yeah, there's a few coming, so going to be hopefully a good couple of years on the Star Wars front.
You know,
For players.
speaking of Star Wars, my brother and myself, like nostalgia days, PS2, we never actually owned Star Wars Battlefront 2, but we'd go down to Blockbuster every week and rent that game weekly because Mum wouldn't buy it for us.
And by the end of it, you probably spend enough to buy it anyway.
Yeah, probably. I reckon we had it for like at least 2 months or something. Like, and it was one of those like you'd go down every Friday to
Did you have to
Blockbuster
go
and I'd get
back?
you one night release.
Did you have to return it and then rent it, or can you just say pay them?
Yeah, otherwise you
Like,
pay late fees. You pay late fees.
I
oh,
You
can't
have to
remember.
give
We
other
must have done
people the
that. We must
opportunity
have like
to rent
given
this.
it up for a day or something
that
and
was
then got it
so
again.
good, man. The renting games, we used to do it because I'd go over to my neighbor's house, Kobe, and like we'd be like, all right, time to rent a game. What are we gonna rent this time? But the beauty of it was that he would burn the games, like
Oh,
copy them,
really? Yeah.
and then whatever, like we just have it. It was so funny. It was like the best time to be alive. Pinnacle of
Yeah. Just
gaming right there.
take me back to just 14, 15 in general.
Kids
Yeah.
nowadays are so spoilt with like the games they get.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was 15 with the games that are out sometimes now. Oh, well.
Imagine just being like 14 when Fortnite was huge. Like every kid played
It would
that.
be
You know what I
it'd
mean?
be
And
COD
like,
for us, you know. Like
yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I
Junior
don't know,
Junior
when I was
says in the chat, if you had to play one of your childhood games forever, what would it be? I have an answer for this. I have an answer straight off the bat. So actually, James, you know this game.
Is it Champions Return to Arms?
Yes.
Ah, yes!
Yes.
Yeah, that would be up there. Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely love that game. That was like I don't know how to even describe it. It was like a top-down view fantasy. You know, you have your elves, your mages. You go through these worlds and like clear the levels, get XP, get like random, kind of randomized loot, new armor, stuff like that. Very fun, very very fun.
Champions Return to Arms. So if you didn't hear it. Man, that
I
was the best. I was always begging to come over and play that. I'm like, I'll bring my multi-tap. We'll all play. And yeah.
A multi-tap.
Oh, man, so good. I actually, like a year ago, I reckon I was looking for emulators for it. And then I was also looking literally just to try and buy it online. Because that was, yeah, good.
Ah, I
What
should
was
look
your
into
game,
that.
James?
Oh, that would be up there. I don't know. maybe not to the Old Republic.
I could see
Definitely
you
has a
playing
lot
that.
of replayability. Like, there's so many different ways you can play the game. Um,
Yeah, I watched someone
The
play
Jack
that.
games are pretty good. Jack 2 and Jack 3.
Oh, Jack and
But
Dexter,
yeah, probably not to the Old Republic. You didn't like Jack and Dexter?
Ratchet and Clank, man,
Ratchet and Clank good as well. Yeah, of
better.
course.
Nah, that had,
Yeah.
for me that had that like that rivalry for like no reason. Like, oh, I liked Ratchet and Clank because I played that, and I didn't really play much Jack and Dexter, so I didn't like it.
No, I played all of them.
I shouldn't
I,
say it's bad.
probably not a game that I'd. Oh, Phil, what's your game? Go on.
Super Mario World, Nintendo
Oh,
64.
nice. Yeah, nice.
Just because the game's so big, like it's. I feel like other games I really enjoyed as a kid, like a lot of them weren't very long, didn't have big stories. Like Super Smash Brothers was huge, and then you got classic Mario Kart. Basically, just any good game on Nintendo 64. Although I
Basically
didn't,
just anything with Mario.
yeah, I didn't play GoldenEye though. Never had that.
Mm.
Well, that was like a
Yeah, GoldenEye was good,
multiplayer.
and GoldenEye, Pokemon Arena. Oof,
Oh yes,
definitely Pokemon
yeah.
Arena. Me and Brad
Get
played
me
that the
around
other
that.
day, actually.
Did you play the Lickitung game?
Yeah, of course.
Yes,
What
All
is
the mini
and the
that?
games.
Diglett game.
What do you mean, Aaron?
What's
As in
the Lickitung game?
you know the pink Pokemon with the really
No,
long
I know
tongue? You have
who
to eat all
it
the
is.
food. You have to eat all. There was a mini game. You have to eat all the
Oh, a
food,
mini
and
game. Okay.
Picture like a sushi train going around, and then you've got like all the good food that are worth like heaps of points, and all the like bad food that will like
it would make you sick. You'd go
yeah
green, and then you'd like run around really fast, or it'd be really spicy, and you'd go red, like
yeah.
sprint.
So you've got to eat all the good food and then get the high score. And then there was the Diglett game where like you had like a loopy thing, and then the
Lick,
Diglets were in like a 3x3 square, and
lick,
then you have to shoot it with your joystick, and then you have to try and
mm,
get Diglett, Doug Trio. Is it
yeah.
Doug Dio? This the two one. I forgot what it's called.
The Doduo.
No,
Yeah.
that's the
Bird.
bird.
Oh, there's no
No,
two.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no two Diglett one.
isn't it? I swear there was a two Diglett one.
You're
It's just
mistaken, my
Diglett and Doug
friend.
Trio.
You're mistaken,
Uh,
my friend.
No, there's definitely 3 evolutions,
I know
but
there's
Skyrim's a
yeah,
good
just
answer,
check the
but
evolution.
I think Skyrim came a bit late. It's not really a childhood. It's more
My
of
brother,
Lickitung
brother
minigame is
played
basically how I
so
live my
much of
life
that.
now.
a.
What's that?
Lickitung minigame is basically now how I live my life.
Just sit there at work with the
Yeah.
the Macca's food coming around. Yeah, that's me, but in drive-through. So what do we all get up to today? What
Well,
was the highlight of everyone's day?
Coming home. Oh, this
Yeah,
right here, right now, being with the
the
boys.
Danger Zone, baby.
right here, right.
We should probably explain the Danger Zone name again as well in episode 1.
Yes.
Do you have your drawing,
good
or
idea.
did you need to draw it again?
I do have my drawing, but I don't think it's really podcast quality.
Yeah.
No, but the highlight of my day was definitely going. I just went to this little place that I sometimes go to. It's called the gym.
The game.
The game. Yeah. No, it was good. It was good to be back.
Didn't you go to the park with your kids today?
Yeah, but like the gym's better. Nah, I didn't go today. That was
But I have
yesterday.
my own music man at the gym, so
No, it was really good yesterday as well at the park. I said it was really good weather, so we had a good time. But yeah, today was about the gym for me.
All right.
Mine was picking up Sammy from daycare, and like with the COVID restrictions, you have to wait outside, and then he's just like at the door, like banging on the door, like "Let me out, I want to see Dad," And then they open the door up, and he's like, "Daddy!" And he comes.
It was a good feeling.
That's my heart, isn't it? Yeah. And then when your kids get a little bit older, or they're distracted by something else, like Claire now, if she's like watching a cool show or drawing or something when I come home and she's like active in something, she'll go, "Oh, hi, Daddy." Whereas she's really bored, she'll come sprinting, like, trying to knock me over. So, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes when I get home, I get the run and the hug and the embrace, and it's like, this is awesome. Sometimes it's like they don't care. Like they're busy doing something else. They're like, oh,
They're
hi.
like,
Sometimes I don't even get a hi.
right.
I have to like
Yeah.
force it out of them.
Yeah.
Eliza just sort of flails her arms and screams. She's not really old enough to to do
Yeah,
all of
that-
that, but she definitely gets excited.
It's-
not
it's-
at the
that's
moment.
the whole
It's
thing.
great when they just like start moving and like you get home and you kind of just like wait at the door and then like they do make their way over and it's very
Yeah,
cute, very
after-
nice.
Peek around the corner, and then she sees me.
Mm.
Loses her mind.
That's all right. I always know if the kids are occupied or doing something else. I got the 2 dogs in the backyard. They're always going to jump all over me. So
We got a dog here. It's not my dog, it's my parents' dog, Chester. But he jumps on you, but he just has no chill, man. Like he goes ballistic. It's like when you get home, like I'll go.
Crazy.
He's a miniature schnauzer, so he's a little dude. I'll go pick up the girls from daycare. For instance, I did that today, and 5 minutes, maybe 10. I come back and it's like I haven't seen him in 10 years, and he's like losing his mind. He's scratching my legs, and it's just painful, man.
how did him and Artie get along?
The scratching is painful.
Yeah, like his little claw, but he's nice. He means well, but he's just so annoying. No, I love that dude. Him and Artie, my cat, they're like buds. Like Chester will be like always want to play, but then Artie will kind of like
Bro, just-
shrug away, and then sometimes give him a smack. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, he tolerates him for sure.
Kind of like that when Bonnie, my cat, was alive. Gone now, poor thing. But anyway, when Murphy Face came along, Murphy was just like, a friend, let's play. And like, big puppy
Oh, yeah.
vibes kind of thing. And Bonnie was just like on the chair on the table, just giving him swats, like, fuck off. This
Having
is
none of
my
it.
house. What
None
are
of
you
that.
doing here? And then I reckon maybe about 6 months of that. And then eventually they were like cuddling on the couch and winter nights and stuff and like being best buds and knew each other's space and boundaries. And yeah, it was cool.
That never happened with my dog and cat. My cat terrorizes the dog. The dog wouldn't walk down the hallway because the cat would
Cat
just
owned the
piss there and
place.
jump all over it. Oh yeah, cat owns this place. Terrible.
That's Molly, yeah.
Molly's the dog. Yeah, cat's
Molly's the dog. Lily, that's it. Yeah.
Lily, the $7,000 cat.
Really?
7K.
To fix her
dropped
leg.
7.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Hurt her leg. Yeah.
I thought you dropped 7K on buying the cat.
I was
I'm
like,
No,
wait.
she followed
Breeders
me home
is-
from a kebab van after a night out.
That's right.
And then no one blamed
That's
her.
cheaper than 7K. Yeah.
Dude, that's one expensive kebab.
Oh yeah,
she followed
true.
me. Yeah, it was an expensive kebab. Still paying for it today.
What'd you go to kebab?
Mixed extra garlic sauce, no tomato.
Is that a fucking question, Phil? I got it right.
No tomato. I think you're not a tomato guy.
Nah.
Come on, man. Grow up. Tomatoes in your sandwiches, in your burgers, in your kebabs. They
do
work.
you say it's because it's too soggy?
No, I don't know. I don't really like it.
I don't really like tomato either, but then I don't know. There's a point in my life where I just kind of matured and started eating better things.
Subtle, man. Subtle dig.
No. I mean,
I used to not like tomato, but then I became an adult, so
I grew up a little bit.
now I eat
No,
it.
but
I grew up.
so that's legit. Like when I was at the Thai restaurant, we'd get dinner. The Chris or Prakit, the owner, would cook us dinner, and it'd obviously be Thai food, and like we get to eat there. But like that's like all these different stir fried vegetables and stuff, and then that was like when I like actually started eating, like enjoying other foods, like
Once you were
healthy foods.
exposed to it.
Yeah, more vegetables. Yeah.
Yeah. My brother and mum. Oh, my brother went vegan like when he was 19 or something. He had to because of like heart problems. And then mum always loved to go on health kicks, like maybe 3 months of a year. So then brother going vegan, mum wanted to go on a health kick. It was just like veggie this, vegetarian this, but then so like I'm sort of used to it because she'd always put in, and now she's to the point where she cooks meat and then like vegetarian meals. So
I didn't realize it was because of health problems that he went vegan. I thought he just.
yeah, he was actually born with a hole in his heart.
Oh,
Yeah, so like
that's a pretty good line if he's trying to.
Oh yeah.
Pick up
Did you
after-
know I was?
You're the missing piece from the whole
Right.
of my heart, or
yeah.
yeah.
He's actually got like a full-on like scar going from like the middle of his chest all the way down. He's had it since he was a baby. But
Jeez, crazy.
yeah, I think the doctor told him either you gotta give up fatty foods, so like only be like vegan or vegetarian or something, or you gotta give up alcohol. No, and alcohol. So fatty foods and no alcohol. And he's like, bruh, I'll give up steak, but I ain't giving up beers, basically.
Really?
Yeah.
Even
Which
I wouldn't give up either.
which brings me to my next question. What would you rather give up? Like meat? Would you rather be vegetarian and not have beers?
yeah, like
Well,
beers or
so,
alcohol.
yeah. So would you rather have beers or meat, basically?
Uh, is it beers or is it any alcohol? Because I can.
So anything, yeah, any alcohol, basically, yeah. So either you only drink waters and maybe like soft drinks, and have all the meat and
They're so like if you think about it,
pastas and stuff that you
both
want.
of them are completely unnecessary. But like,
They're so good.
yeah, like you
Yeah.
can easily like people live
Been
without that stuff.
vegetarian before.
Yeah, I went pescatarian,
So you've done that.
kinda. Yeah,
So I guess
I
that's
could
sort
do
of
it.
like-
I could do it, but I'm not like a massive drinker. Like, I don't drink much. I don't drink often. When I do drink, I drink enough. Let's just say.
You drink enough to have a good time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your answer? I think I would just give up. I would give up the alcohol.
Is it giving up alcohol or giving up beers? Like, could I drink other alcohol and still have meat, or is it like
No. It's all alcohols. Yeah.
um,
That's a tough one because I know you like both a lot. Like you've got the spit in the backyard going on.
Oh yeah. Wait, what did you guys say? Aaron said beers or
Hmm.
alcohol. What did you say?
Get on the beers.
I'd give up meat. So I'd
You
only,
could have like.
so I'd
I'm
basically
gonna-
be a vegan or a vegetarian.
I'm gonna bank on artificial meats tasting like real meat in the future and give up meat.
Oh, they
And
would
drink
though.
beers because non-alcoholic beers don't hit us hard.
No, they
But
don't.
apparently, the Impossible Burger from Grilled, plug, it tastes like real meat.
Oh, that reminds me. The Danger Zone episode 1 sponsored.
By Grilled. Flies across the screen.
Yeah.
Just
Use
waiting
a
for
free
that
coupon
segue.
code. The danger.
TDZ.
Yeah.
Coupon
Yeah.
code danger.
Get
I'm gonna hit them
10%
up
off your
tomorrow
next
see
order.
if they want to sponsor us.
Wait, who's that?
Grilled. I'll go ask them.
Yeah, why not?
Hey guys, we've had one episode on Twitch. We're pretty big, like we've got a massive audience. Can we get free burgers now?
Imagine that, like every podcast we just pull out a nice
They've done
burger.
my
I
Yeah, that'd be sweet. They don't pay us anything. They just pay us in burgers.
don't think that'd be very good for the
Oh,
viewer.
I would
Just
take
sitting
that.
No,
there
it
like
wouldn't.
Three dads just sitting there going like fucking.
Just have a little segment.
Maybe they'd sponsor us and we'd have to do like a who could eat the most Simply Grilleds in 15 minutes.
Who would win?
Oh, me.
I don't know what a simply
Yeah.
grilled is.
It's just a burger.
Well, it's like a normal, like this simple cheeseburger. Or
Well, it's Simply Grilled, man.
just simply, there's nothing else to it.
Yeah.
What's your go-to takeaway?
Go to
Uh,
takeaway.
Kebab.
Like kebab? Yeah.
After all these years, still kebab.
Well, it's one of those things like Paige is always like, what do you want for dinner? I'm like, I don't know. And she's like, I don't know. And then I'm like, I don't know. And then I look at menu log or whatever for 2 hours and then I'm like, oh, I'll just get a kebab.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
Or I'll just get a HSP.
I need to be reminded that kebabs are a thing more often, so I'd actually get kebabs because I might have only had I can count the number of kebabs I've had on my one hand in the past 4 years.
4
Just-
years.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
because that's because of the
Yeah,
pescatarian thing. But
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Right, yeah.
what's yours, Phil? What's yours?
Pizza.
pizza's good.
That's safe
Pizza.
bet.
Pizza.
Yeah.
That's a safe bet. I'll say like my the best takeaway is not like my go-to. The best
That's what
is
I mean, like just the easiest.
the best is KFC in my opinion. But my go-to is fish and chips for sure. Fish and chips, love that stuff.
Value for money, or
That's if it was
Fish
expensive,
chips
I'd
is
still get
always
it.
cheapest. Yeah.
If it was expensive, I'd still get it. I love like a fish. Like you get a hot dog and batter, a couple of potato cakes. I don't really like chips that much, but Soph loves chips, so we get the chips. The kids have chips sometimes. Just tomato sauce, barbecue sauce,
Yeah.
done.
chicken schnitzel burgers from the fish and chip shop slap.
Yeah. Even just burger with a
Really good.
lot.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't do
They
that
were
from the.
basically just kebabs. So
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Let's stop pretending.
The good thing about
go
pizza
to
is
yourself.
the joint that we get it from Smoking Joe's, other plug. Two
Oh,
large pizzas, garlic bread, and a 1.25
where's the
for
fat
like
chips?
$30.
Yeah, well
But the
then what does Tia and the kids have?
They have a bit of the garlic bread. I don't like garlic bread.
Excuse me?
Nah.
You don't like
I
garlic
do like
bread?
I do like garlic bread, but I can't sit there. You know, people love they fathom it over the internet and they're like, "Oh my god, garlic bread is life," that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I'm
Like
not at that. I'm not at that level.
I'll have like one or two pieces and that's it.
It's like my garlic bread Udi. I'm just like,
Yeah.
whoops.
You're like, "Bruh."
Nah,
Yeah.
When I was younger, I used
That's
to just
fair.
cook the garlic bread and just snack on it.
Mum cooks homemade garlic bread actually. It's pretty good. Mum's an unreal cook.
I feel
Today
like
she made
yeah.
gnocchi carbonara.
Your mum's like a mad cook. She's cooked for me quite a few times, and I've 2 thumbs up from me. 2 thumbs
Yeah.
up.
She
Yeah.
just your mum will cook enough for if I was going to stay for the whole week. For 1 week.
Yeah.
There's always a lot.
hmm Especially like if viewers here don't know, I'm the runt of the family, and I'm currently like 6 foot. I'm 6'2" and 105 kilos. So I'm not small. And my other two brothers,
Big
my
boys.
two older brothers, the big boys, and my little brother, he's like the same weight as me, and he's only 18. And he's the same height. So yeah,
You want to sleep in mommy's bed?
it was literally like feeding horses or like pigs out of a trough growing up, but like good food.
Fight for
You
your
know?
feed.
Yeah.
I like I definitely like fish and chips the most, and just because it's like it's just easy, man. It's easy. You can get a lot of it. There's always like some for tomorrow. That's the beauty of it. Get a lot
Fish
of
and
it.
chips for
Chips.
tomorrow. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I have
That's
it cold
No
now.
way.
Pizza the next day.
I have it
Fish
cold.
and chips the
fish
next
and
day.
Not
Mhm.
cold chips, surely not cold chips.
I will if they're there. I'll eat
Nah.
anything, man. I'll eat
They're
anything.
cardboard.
Yeah,
That's
it's
dog
not
food
good.
right there.
I don't enjoy it. I enjoy it
No offense
less.
to dogs.
I don't enjoy
I don't
it.
mean like that's dog food, like bro. That's like what dogs eat. I mean like
That's
for
food
me,
that you
that's
would
like
give to your dog.
that is straight to the dogs. Yeah, yeah. There's no like first thought about that.
What's the
But
difference between
if a
the food?
potato cake's in there, I might have a nibble at the potato cake. You know what I mean?
That's
That's
food for your dogs, and that's food you feed to your dogs. What's the difference?
No, like literally
Like
that's why he said it.
yeah,
It's not actual. He's not just
Dog-
insulting it,
yeah.
saying it's dog food.
Yeah,
He's saying
yeah,
that he
yeah,
actually
yeah,
does it.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
That's dog water.
that's dark water.
Where are you going?
You have no earnings.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
I saw like a Halo TikTok, and it was along those lines, which was pretty funny, man. I'm so happy for the Halos.
I was looking at the actual earnings of the Warzone pros and how much they've earned over the
Really?
entirety of the game.
Warzone
Yeah.
pros, as in the top streamers.
Yeah, as in like the top
competitive
streamers. Yeah, the top Warzone competitive players, not actual professionals, I guess.
Yeah, because
But
there
you call them
isn't
Warzone pros.
there aren't like Warzone tournaments, are there?
Yeah. Proper like money tournaments. Yeah.
But you
And
know
then
how they got
have-
like Call of Duty League and stuff? Do they do Warzone things? Or do they do
It's separate.
No.
It's separate.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has their own little
professional
thing.
Warzone players.
Yeah. So basically, a lot of the time it'll just be like, a group of like two guys, like 2v2, and they'll just be like, hey, we'll play you guys for like $1,000 or whatever. It's like best of 5 games or something. And then, yeah,
That'd be
so they
fun,
make the
eh?
money. The top like 10 blokes have all made over like 400K just on the game.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was speaking of like professionals, the Halo more Halo Championship series like kicked off. They did like the ANZ, Australia New Zealand like open qualifiers. Like I was like, oh what? Why didn't I get a team together? I could have tried to qualify. But then they did like the US ones and they had like Cloud9, FaZe Clan, the big names. And then
Optic.
they had like Optic, yeah. They had the grand final of their little bracket, whatever. They had like 70,000 or so viewers on Twitch and YouTube combined, which is like pretty good. And like they had like best of 5 games, and then like the games were going like back and forth and back and forth. And I was watching it, and I was just like playing some Halo 'cause it's my day off, and I was like, "Yo, this is giving me mad Counter-Strike esports vibes." Like back in the day when we
Yeah.
used to watch Counter-Strike games, it was so
Yep.
good. I'm like
Put your
excited for
skins
that.
on it.
Put your skins, yeah, Ben skins.
Skins on it. Get your $200 knife on it.
Yep. How much money did you spend on CS:GO gambling?
Not a question that. It's not a question that I'm willing to answer. Paige could probably see this later. And,
Oh, okay. All right, give
Nah,
a fake
it would
question.
Be a bit. I also spent a lot of money with just buying skins and then even Rocket League crates as well.
Oh, a bit of a Rocket League
lot.
fiend.
A lot between the two. It's
At least $20. At least
$20.
20.
Yeah.
Now, I remember there was actually a feature on Steam. I don't know if you can do it anymore. You can see how much you spent on the marketplace, like with a specific game. So back in the day, I checked it and it was at like $300 for Counter-Strike. And I was like, back then, this is when I was like, 15 or something. So it's actually like a decent amount of money.
You would have been like 17, 18. Because I was 16.
Oh yeah, this was like 2015. I should have said. So I would have been a bit older than that. Wait, no, it's like 2013. I don't know. I'm bad with dates, man.
I'm checking right now to see if I can check. But between the two, I would have spent well over $500 for sure.
Didn't Semi drop like a ridiculous amount on Rocket League?
Oh yeah, just all on crates.
When you guys playing
Please.
Rocket League, man?
For like years. Yes.
I never played it.
I played a bit on PC. Wait, did we ever play together, James? I think we did.
Before I played with them.
Okay. Before you got into the crippling addiction.
Yeah, before the gambling.
I downloaded it on the PS4 and tried it out, but I was way too late to the game. Like I would have to spend a ridiculous amount of hours to try and get up to scratch to what everyone else was.
At this point, like going back would be rough. Like I played at the start, and I could never do those like little flippy flips that they do. Yeah. No idea how to do that stuff.
Cracked at it. They're really, really good.
I enjoy watching it, just those little clips, because I know how hard it is to do.
Oh yeah.
Like,
it's kind of like any game.
Check the money anymore. I was just having a look. You can't check how much you spend. Probably a good thing.
I was gonna say,
I think they took it out.
Besides map packs, I don't think I've ever spent money in game, like on skins or anything.
Really?
On Warzone, I have to be honest.
Yeah, I haven't bought any.
I'm still pretty bad for it.
And even like Battle Pass on like COD and stuff, the only reason why I have that is because I played that much to accumulate like the free COD points they give you.
Yeah, and then you get another free Battle Pass.
Yeah, if you just keep completing it. So every season I just kept completing it. And then
That's really, really smart. Like option. You see that Halo Infinite, back to Halo Infinite. They stuffed up their battle pass and their monetization right now, and
Yeah.
they
Have
don't
to
have
go
that.
with
They
it.
don't have that
Yeah,
feature.
the progression or something's really slow as well, isn't it? I saw something about it.
It's rough.
I downloaded it actually.
I saw you got like a couple minutes game time on it. I was like,
I just wanted to see if I could run it.
yeah. Could you?
Yeah, I probably couldn't stream it, but I could run it.
Excellent. Good to know.
But
Putting
We
it-
were playing.
hopefully I can find a GPU at a decent, at a good price and get a PC at some stage.
Yeah.
Do you remember playing Halo in school in year 7?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hush Ups? Yeah.
On
Yeah.
Combat Evolved on the old in the computer lab and stuff.
On the USB sticks, you'd fucking load it up to PC and then we'd
yeah.
all join each other.
Wasn't
Yeah.
it? Was it like High that would like run around
Oh,
with his
someone.
USB stick? Someone.
Yeah, and then
Someone
we'd all-
someone would have the goods.
One
Everyone
person
was
had
doing it
it,
when I was there.
and then it was just like the teacher gave up on us, and then that was it, you know.
Well, when we were like year 7, year 8, that's when we got the school laptops. So, like, we were just playing it in class as well on the school laptops. So it was grouse.
I never loved like that Halo's multiplayer. Like it's to me it's like so rough because I played so much Halo 3 and like that's just pinnacle. That's pinnacle for me. But yeah, that was a lot of school's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Playing DayZ till midnight and then getting up at 4:30 to finish our raid before school.
Mhm.
That was good.
I never
Oh,
woke up in the morning to play games.
James, you see who's uploaded to YouTube again?
Yes. I was talking to
Frankie
Brad about
on
it yesterday.
PC in 1080p.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I watched the first like 30 seconds and I was like, oh,
Yeah, I watched a bit, but I clicked off.
I am intrigued. Yeah, excited.
Bit of
I didn't
blast
think I'd
of
ever
the
see the day.
past. Yeah, I don't know what he's been doing. I'd be
reckon he's
interested
a
in like
lawyer?
yeah, something like that. I'd be interested in like an update video. Not that that's not his style, but I'd be
He's
super
only shown his
interested.
face once, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Face
Does
does not match the name.
Scott was always good at the impression, but he'd be like, "Does the voice match the face?" I don't think it does.
Oh, Scott. Yeah.
Scott's good with a lot of voices, in fairness.
Yeah, I've been playing Halo with Scott lately. It was really good. Good to talk to him
Oh, yeah.
again. Yeah. But guys, we've hit just over 45 minutes. Do
Roger
we out there in the chat? We'll keep talking, but if you guys have any questions for us, any questions you want answered, anything at all, chuck it in the chat. Maybe at Sharpie in the chat so we can see it a bit better. But yeah, if you got any questions, go for it. Chuck it in, and we'll answer them for sure.
I've got
Yeah.
a question for you,
Oh,
Sharpie.
okay.
How has your life changed since streaming Monday to Friday every day?
As in like regards to instead of Monday, Wednesday, Friday?
Yeah,
Or-
like the extra like 2 days like on your schedule. Like, do you notice it the next day at like work when you're waking up? Like you're extra tired or
Nah, like that's not a factor. It's kind of just the biggest like change for me is like thinking that every day I have to do it, right? It's like, oh, I don't
Yeah.
get a day off. Like it's kind of like because I'd look forward to having that like the extra 2 days like in between, like I can just like play games or chill out or go to bed a bit early or spend a bit more time with the kids before bed or with the missus. But yeah, that's probably the biggest change. Like I feel like you have to be on like an extra 2 days for me. But yeah, no massive change. It's quite an easy change. Like it wasn't too crazy or anything like
yeah.
that.
I guess sleep wise, you tend to only stream for a couple hours anyway, don't you? You just do the 7 days a week, so it's not like you're up till 11:30, 12 unless you get stuck playing Halo.
These days.
until 1:45 in the morning when I wake
Yeah.
up for work.
Yeah.
So like I guess in general, like you're still getting a pretty good night's sleep, aren't you? It's not eating into every night.
Yeah, nah, I'm bad with my sleep management. Like I've got the schedule to allow myself for it, but I end up staying up too late anyway. So yeah, but we got a question here, Bayer. This is for any of the lads. What would your highlight of streaming be so far? Anyone want to jump in?
I
Highlight.
the complete fool of myself highlight. I remember that.
What's that
And
one?
my short streaming journey when I accidentally released you as Pokemon. Pokemon stream.
Ah,
I thought it was just to drop the Pokemon, but there's actually a release button is to get rid of it, delete it, and I thought that was just to put it in the PC. So I will say
Rip
officially,
B
I'm
drill
sorry.
Sharpie.
Yeah,
Yeah, rip.
yeah.
have you
So
retired
that's
from
the low light.
Pokemon? I haven't seen you play it for a while. We've
Yeah,
been asleep.
I've just been flat out, man.
Yeah.
And then when I want to play, I just like when I
Okay,
want to not really when I want to stream. It's just when I can play. It's all the boys are on, or I feel like playing Rebirth or something. So I just want to
Yeah.
shoot the shit kind of thing. So,
Yeah, I get that.
but yeah, I want to. The thing with the Pokemon is when I stream that, I want to go for like a good 4 or 5 hours. And with my life and my schedule, I can't at the moment. I'm just too fucking hectic. Like.
Yeah.
With like coaching twice a week and then the kids and everything else in between and work.
Juggling act,
picking
man.
up. Yeah, it's just this is life, man. But I'd rather be busy than sitting in lockdown. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. Are you still playing? You play coaching?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the senior coach is because we got a whole lot of new players, and he had way too much workload on him last year because he had no support. Whereas this year he's got support of me and like 2 other assistant coaches. So he wants us to take trainings before Christmas so we can sit back and just watch the players and see who can do what and whatever. Because you got like 15, 20 new blokes. It's hard to concentrate while you're running the drills. Who can actually kick? Who can do that? Whatever. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's been good. Been good.
Does that sort of mean that you get to sit out of all the shitty grind of preseason, or
No, I can't train at the moment because I hurt my back. So
convenient?
yeah, yeah.
What about you, James? About the highlight
My
of
back?
streaming so
Oh, it's
far? No,
always
no, no,
bad.
no, no. That too.
I don't know. My first stream as affiliate, we got like a hype train level 3 straight away, which was pretty crazy.
Oh, nice.
Sort of came out of nowhere. I think you both came in and sort of jumped straight on. So that was pretty crazy.
Let's go.
I probably haven't been able to get on as much, especially in the last couple of weeks, moving houses and Eliza being sick and stuff. So hopefully the best highlights are still to come, I guess.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Hey, can I say, James, when that hype train came on, you managed that really well. Or
Like,
if I like,
trying to
if
respond to everyone.
yeah, you were like just like chilling, hanging out, like vibing, kind of thing.
I was
You know,
playing
like
Vanguard and I was like,
yeah,
I was playing Das House and those things, my chair always sinks. I don't know why. Sometimes you'll just see how randomly like drop to the ground. But yeah, I was playing Das House and it was crazy, and I'm like trying to look back and forth, and yeah, it was
Yeah.
nuts. But it was really good. So like I'd rather respond to the chat basically straight away and have a really shitty KD than go 100 to 6 but not respond to anybody. So
Yeah, it's been hard. This
Shit, yeah.
this podcast, like, it's giving me like an aneurysm, just like not like directly responding to like every chat message. Like the masculine urge to do that is real. But
Yeah.
my highlight of streaming so far, it's kind of a cop out answer because I don't really have a highlight. But it's easily like the relationships with like other people that I've made, kind of like strangers over the internet, and like friends that you make, and just like friendships online which I always like thought online friendships are kind of like you'd hear about them. Well, I would hear about them, and it's like that seems weird to me or whatever. But like you make long-lasting friends on here on Twitch, on live streaming, and that's probably the highlight for sure. We got another question from Bayer again.
Not a
Thank
cop
you.
out at all.
Okay, but it was it's not one event,
I thought you were going to say I don't really have one. Every moment is a highlight.
Okay, that would be a cop
That's a
out.
cop out. Yeah, that's a real cop out.
Yeah, and another question is, where can we expect to find this podcast? So every week, Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time at the moment, or on the Sharpie YouTube channel. It'll be uploaded each week. Hopefully, I'll get the same time upload, and it'll be good. So it'll be on the YouTube channel, and then
Apple Music Store behind a $20 paywall.
yeah, of course. So only
Next step.
small 3 or 4 installments of $19.95, and it can be yours each week. So, yeah,
And if you want to pay an extra $5, you can get into our pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
of course.
So make sure to subscribe to us on OnlyFans.
When's only feet? When's the Danger Zone merch coming out?
Oh, wait, did you design the Danger Zone merch behind my back? Where is it?
No, it'll be on the front of the shirt. Just the logo.
Yeah,
We
that'd
just
be
have,
cool.
like-
That's
We have
like
eight
Just get
sweaters.
that on a shirt and we'll all wear it every time. Could we get ugly Christmas sweaters that
I
just say the Danger
I
Zone?
could
like
I
over and
could
over?
I
And
could
then we
sort
get
that
Christmas
out.
sweaters?
Yeah.
I don't want to, dude. Australian Christmas is hot. I don't know how you own a Christmas sweater.
Oh,
And you do
no,
own one.
I won't.
Nah.
I won't go.
No, go put it on.
Where is it?
I've
Hey,
got
should
a-
I have my Christmas sweater?
I got Tia's one right here. It's a Bulldogs one. She was wearing it yesterday. I think.
Phil, do you remember the Christmas sweater that he's getting?
Oh no, wait, this is my yeah. Big chubs.
Is it downstairs in the wash? I think
This
it's
is my one.
downstairs.
Might have to
There you go.
wait till next week. Go the doggies.
Oh.
Yeah. You see me wearing that to the footy a lot of the time.
Can you go to sleep?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, we've got some questions. We've got some questions in somehow. It's been. Oh, I see. We got some questions.
Oh, on the Google form.
Yeah. I've got some questions to go with. Also, guards came in and said, "What's all-time favorite game?" We haven't actually said that, have we?
Yeah,
No.
we're discussing favorite games.
We're talking a
as
bit
kids,
about
but I
games,
think-
yeah. But
Yeah.
my all-time favorite game, easily Halo 3. It's got to be Halo
Halo
3. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna say Minecraft.
It could be, but I'm so burnt out on Minecraft, man.
Yeah, at the moment.
I'm so burnt out on it.
Yeah, bro.
I don't even
But,
play
like,
it that much, but I'm burnt out.
Every time you'll go back to it though.
Yeah, it's one of those games
Yeah.
you can go back to.
Yeah. I enjoyed that underground series you had where you couldn't go up to the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minecraft, bloody
What was that one?
Underground Hardcore Challenge.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. I like that. That was lit.
That was good. We bet the game. That was pretty good. I did some nether portal voodoo stuff, connecting the end portal to my base. It's crazy. That was a
Yeah.
good one though. I
Yeah.
didn't expect to finish that. But what's your all-time favorite game, Phil?
Favorite game? I don't think I had one. No, nostalgia. I have one. Only
Go for it.
because when I was super happy when I got it, and not ashamed to say it, but it was Diddy Kong Racing.
Diddy
You heard
Kong.
that? Diddy Kong
Yeah, I
Racing.
know. I never. Oh, here we go. They got the Christmas sweater out.
You got the hat. You got the visor.
I don't know where it is. I didn't want to keep looking. I want to come back.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. You gonna stand up again, or I think it's safe. TOS, just a man sitting
Yeah.
there.
There's no anything revealing, right?
This is stockings, you know.
Merry Christmas, guys.
That is
Get
a
in
very full stocking, must I say.
it. Waking up in the Christmas morning, with a full stocking. Best feeling. So we do kind of have some questions, James. We
Itching
got
tense in the
some
morning.
questions filtered through. Also, we're talking about our favorite game of all time. James, do you
Yeah, I
have
was
one?
listening. My headset had range. I don't really know. It really depends on what I'm feeling like.
All time
I-
favorite game. What do you mean
Yeah,
feeling?
I don't think I could really narrow it down.
Look
to
into your
one.
heart, man.
Oh, Black Ops 2, can I change?
Yep, done.
Yeah, Black Ops 2.
See, easy.
Uh,
He looked in his heart.
Yeah.
Probably still Knights of the Old Republic then, to be honest.
Oh,
Or potentially, when DayZ was at its peak,
Ooh.
modded Armor 2 DayZ.
that was
uh,
really
that
good. Yeah,
was- That was probably up there, to be honest. That was
and that's not even a game. It was like just thrown together mod.
just a mod. But as far as like best memories playing games, that would definitely be up there for sure.
All right, let's get through some more
I think we've lost
questions.
Phil a little bit.
Oh, hopefully he comes back now.
You there, Phil?
Yeah, I'm here.
Your cam is on Fuzzy Town, but it looks like it's getting better. Hopefully, so we've hit an hour, but we'll smash through these questions and then we'll call it a show. I think. You get invited to the big Hollywood Movie Awards. Who's sitting at your table? Who do you want sitting at the table in Hollywood?
Jeez, that's not
The
at all
Rock.
what I thought the sort of questions we would get up.
Go on.
The Rock is number one.
Yeah,
Yeah, Dwayne Johnson at the table. He's cool. Next to him's Kevin Hart.
yeah. Always gotta have them too.
And then you want Jonah Hill, Seth Rogen, and what's that other guy?
What's he look like?
That other guy.
Is the Hangover, the dude from the Hangover. Will's as the other Kavnakis, what his name is?
Oh yeah. Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach and yeah. All the boys, all the lads around each other, just giving each other bulk shit.
What about you, James? You got any celebrities you want to share dinner with?
Yeah, my missus is in the room, so I'll probably go with this down a similar route.
Loser.
Uh,
It's me going back to Rock, Kevin Hart. Like,
Yeah, I'd probably go similar. But like Will Ferrell, Steve Carell, guys like that.
yeah.
Anchorman, Office. But yeah, probably similar like The Rock, Kevin Hart. Definitely old guys.
I tell you, I would
Iconic guy friends.
I would invite you two guys. I'd have you
I was
two
gonna
guys
say
there,
that, but I thought that was a cop out.
and Scarlett Johansson. All right, next question.
Yeah. Let's say Emma Stone.
I should read it before I read it. If you could direct any big motion picture, what movie would you like to be known for?
Star Wars.
Star Wars, easy.
Yeah, but like a new one.
A new Star Wars, like Star Wars Episode 10. We're going again.
J. Challen Palace.
The JChell trilogy.
So you can choose any movie that you're directing.
Yeah, like just choose a movie and like say that you directed it. Which one would you want?
Avatar.
Oh, one that's already coming out.
Yeah, if you want. Whatever.
Yeah, I'd choose
yeah.
Avatar.
Infinity War.
Good one. I'd go something like Shawshank Redemption.
Oh yeah.
Imagine having your name under that. That's a good one.
Yeah.
You know what? A Few Good Men.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie. That's probably that's like top 5 favorite.
Forrest Gump.
But outside of like Star Wars, Marvel sort of stuff, like serious good movies, A Few Good Men. Really good.
All right. What about a favorite Star Wars moment? James will have something for sure.
Don't. Favorite Star Wars moment.
Spoilers.
The Darth Vader scene in Rogue One.
Oh, that was cold, bro. Ice emoji or whatever, the chilled face emoji right there.
Or even Luke in the Mandalorian. Spoilers. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty hard. Basically, all of Mandalorian season 2 is pretty hype, but sorry.
I'm kind of blanking on that. I can't think. There's a lot of cool moments. What
I
about
really nail one down. I really like the prequels, unlike many. So
I
I
like
like the sequels too. I like all of them. I like every moment.
Revenge of the Sith for me. I really always loved like the battles in that. Like you really saw like large battles, like on Kashyyyk and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I loved seeing them on the big screen. Phil, do you have any
They were very
a favorite Star Wars moment? Is that a
Hmm,
skip?
nah,
No.
I've only really seen
When the
Star
movie
Wars. I've
ends.
probably seen the movies maybe 3 times,
Oh,
4
and coming up
times.
next week, a new member on the panel. Phil's left, and
Nah.
he's
He had-
being replaced.
I do remember seeing like out of the 6, the 3rd episode, like the last one made.
Revenge of the
In
Sith, or
is that what? No, so the
as in the sequels,
so the 6th movie made, but 3rd in order. What's that one?
Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Revenge
I
of the
don't, I
Sith.
don't, I
Like
don't know the names.
Anakin, Dark Side.
Yeah, turning. Yeah, I remember watching that in cinemas with my brother, and that was cool.
I remember
Anakin.
I remember crying watching that movie, dude, in cinema.
Your
Yeah.
brother Anakin.
Exactly.
I can't wait for Obi-Wan, man.
Oh, Obi-Wan's coming. We have one last question here. I want to get to it. Right here. Yeah. Fully paid. What field degree would you consider taking, and why? That's taken me a second to wrap my head around that question. A field degree. Are we talking like just working out, like doing whatever, really? I think.
like a dream job.
Yeah. A dream job, yeah. But the thing is, like, my dream job wouldn't be
How much money
working
is fully
out.
paid?
It'd be in
I
this
think he means
field.
the study is
I
fully
think
paid.
I think like it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Like you can do any career. What would you do? I think we're getting that.
Oh, 1 year ago.
Imagine just like having a full-on operational like doggy daycare. Like
Oh, I
taking
thought of that
looking after
recently.
dogs like all day. Just playing with dogs, man. Playing fetch, grooming them, bathing them.
That'd be
But like
decent.
getting good as money for it. Just playing with dogs. Yeah,
Yeah, if you didn't have
I
to
would
worry
Brad,
about
I
money.
basically do spend my days like that.
yeah. I can imagine just me like playing with a bunch of huskies, just like loving life. Retrievers, just Great Danes, every dog everywhere, just loving everything.
When I first read this question, I kind of thought about this, but now I can't get it out of my head. Like being a, what are they called? Paleontologist.
Yeah, for dinosaurs.
Like imagine just like digging for dinosaur bones, but like being fully paid for it. I don't know, but like I don't think you'd find much these days, would you?
Wouldn't that be boring?
I don't know. I think they're always finding stuff, aren't they?
Yeah, but like
It probably wouldn't be if you were interested in dinosaur fossils.
But just with a brush in dirt all day.
a bit. Yeah, but imagine pulling out
I don't think that's all they do.
imagine pulling out a big bone.
God,
The
that's like
dopamine.
in the
I've
toilet
always
every day.
imagined that. I've been imagining that for 24 years, man. It's not going to happen.
I remember one time in school, I brought a rock home because it had like it was a.
I remember this.
Do you remember the rock? It was a rock, and in the rock, I think it was like a dinosaur head shaped rock, or it had like a pattern in the rock, and I was like, "Look, I found a dinosaur." That's funny that you remember that, James.
Yeah, as soon as you said the rock, I lost it. Mine would be something to do with cricket, and if not in the games industry, but probably something to do with cricket around the Australian team. Anything, like I would still do it now. I'd do it for free, whatever I could get in with, rub downs, changing people's spikes over, curating the wickets, whatever. Just something to do with that would be like a dream. Potentially playing, but
I love that how like I went first and I was like, I just want to look after dogs all day. And then you mentioned cricket and I'm like, no way, imagine if I just kicked footies all day.
Exactly.
Like went to footy
You're
training, get
you're
paid.
just the guy that wears in the footies before like an AFL match. You just sit there and just kick
Just
him
sit
for 2 hours.
getting paid like $2,000 a week.
Yeah,
That'd be fantastic.
yeah, that would be fantastic.
All right, so I think we'll wrap up the podcast here. We've just gone over an hour. It's been a lot of fun, guys. Thank you guys for coming, being hosts. I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm excited for episode 2 next Tuesday. We will make sure you check out JChal22 on Twitch, SupaPhill on Twitch, myself on Twitch, Sharpie on Twitch. If you're on watching on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. We appreciate it. Take care, and yeah, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Peace.